Hello everyone, this is Blood Queen Tarot, and I am here to do a reading for Aries. Aries, this is your monthly reading for the first half of February, February 1st to the 14th. Aries, please keep in mind that the reading, it may or may not resonate with you. Some parts of the reading might resonate, other parts of the reading might not. As well, keep in mind that timing is fluid. So this reading can manifest the first half of February. It can manifest later on down the line in time. Or this present reading could be past energy for you. If this present reading is past energy for you, then there might be answers or closure for you in this present reading that pertains to your past situation or circumstance. So Aries, I did get messages for you during the pre-shuffle, and it came from the guides deck. So when I was pulling your message from the guides, a lot of cards came out. So I heard that your guides want to tell you so much. Your guides want to talk to you. They want to tell you so much. Aries, you might be receiving a lot of downloads, revelations, understandings, wisdom, knowledge, things like that. I'm kind of like not surprised of the energy because I think it was last weekend or the weekend that just passed. I pulled you guys a practical card. It was for fire signs. I think it was fire signs weekend for the weekend that just passed. And your practical card that came out for you was Spirit wanted you to read more books. So I wasn't surprised when, a lot of cards came out for you at once concerning your message from the guides. So I think it's more wisdom and knowledge, understandings, reading, things like that. So, things like that could be going on. But I heard your guides, they want to tell you so much. They want to tell you so much. So Aries, let me just jump right into the reading. So, this is your message that came out. In the upright, it say death is an illusion. But this one came out in reverse. So I'm going to go ahead and read it. But it came out in reverse. I also did you guys a short. And what I'm getting from this coming out in reverse, Aries, it might be something that's over and Spirit wants you to accept it. Or something is not over and you need to know that. Or you need to be reassured or some type of encouragement. Something is not over. Or something is over and you probably have to accept it. Or something like that. Alright, so let me read it in the upright. Death is an illusion. This is kind of like a lie. But I'm going to read it anyway. The death of the physical vessel exists. There is a beginning, a middle, and an end to every life form, whether it is measured in minutes, days, years, or decades. It is the nature of the molecules of this earthly plane to have an end date, the death of the conscious energy or soul of the vessel. However, is an illusion. So I'm going to read that again. The death of the conscious energy or the soul of the vessel is an illusion. But because it can't be seen or measured and because there are no instruments to detect it, many humans question the ability of consciousness to survive the death of the vessel. Just because the limitations of the brain aren't able to explain the intricate dance between the physical dimension and the spiritual dimension doesn't negate its existence. Aries, I'm picking up intuitively that Aries, you could have been dealing with an entity. There's an entity that's going to be extinguished or vaporized. There's going to be an extermination of like maybe a evil entity that could have been around you or attached to you. I picked that up intuitively just now. Some type of entity. So death being an illusion coming out in reverse. This evil entity, what I'm picking up is this thing is going to be going like forever. So some type of entity or unclean spirit is going to be done. It's going to be extinguished. This entity is dying and it's not coming back. So some type of unclean, demonic spirit, a dark spirit, a demon, something is going to be dead and it's not coming back. So I'm not picking up the passing of a person. I'm picking up the death of a dark entity. Things like that. So I just picked that up intuitively. So it's something going on spiritually. And that could be the reason why your guides is around you. They want to tell you so much. So it could have been like an evil entity that constantly followed you in your life. It was just in your life. There's going to be an ending to some type of demonic attack. And it's never coming back. Like you won't have to deal with that type of enemy ever again in this lifetime. Okay. So let me finish reading. Spirit uses the illusion of death as a tool, and it manifests itself as grief. This card is coming to you because you need assistance with feelings of loss. Humans and animals die, relationships and careers end, but the brave soul is one that turns the loss into a learning experience. For not only its own benefit, but for the benefit of others. Grief is real. Mourning the absence of something that is no longer of the physical is a natural response. Learning from, let me put this in outright. Learning from your grief and helping others with their grief is one of the most important events that a soul can experience on earth, because grief is not possible in the spirit realm. And that's true. Spirit knows that the bonds of love never die, and that the souls who are no longer manifesting as physical are more alive and with you than was even possible in the earth dimension. Your conscious mind has trouble with this concept, but know that the reunion with your spirit family is also an illusion, because in reality, you've never been separated. Please acknowledge this fact as you work through any loss. All right. So your crystal that came out for you was sodalite. It says speak your truth. All right, and let me read it. So Aries, you guys can also be helping others with some type of grief. Y'all could be helping others, and you might have to speak your truth. You could be counseling others as well. All right. Because I know what I picked up intuitively when I was reading this passage, some of you guys could be aware of it too, but I've experienced like an attack, a demonic, a spiritual attack. But the way it affected me, the attack was anger. It was like I can't even explain it. It was like vapor. It looked like it's like at one point the entities had like some type of flesh to them. But when I saw those entities being demolished, it's like they vanished like vapor. But what the entities was doing to me was causing me anger. It was causing me anger. Almost to the point of like me losing my mind. But initially it appeared as anger. But the intentions of the entities was to make me lose my mind because of anger. So I was able to see them. I was able to know that I wasn't going crazy because I saw where the attack was coming from. when I was going through the situation, my third eye was awakened, and the Most High allowed me to actually see what was going on. So it let me know at that moment when I was going through what I was going through, it wasn't just me by myself. It wasn't a normal experience. It was entities around me that was trying to influence me to like almost lose my mind because of anger. And the place where I was at, because I was at a place where I was at when it was happening, when my third eye was awakened, I was able to see where they was at, where the entities was at. It was a whole bunch of them. It was like 10 of them. And I was outside. And nobody really knew like what was going on with me. I don't remember if somebody was with me. I don't remember. But I do know I was trying to keep my cool the best I can because I was under attack. I was trying to keep my cool. But the energy was like getting the best of me. And then when my third eye awakened, I was able to see what was going on. It was like these entities was sent for a specific assignment. And it was anger, but the anger was supposed to drive me crazy. Yeah, so as soon as I was aware of them, because it's like when them entities realized that I could see them, that's when they tried to come towards me. And that's when I saw them evaporate. It's like they was attacking me, they was influencing me. But when my third eye was awakened, because once my third eye was awakened and I could actually see them, it's like I was on a level. And those entities didn't want to be exposed. So when they realized that they were being exposed, I could see them. For whatever reason, they felt as though now it's time for us to move forward and actually, I don't know if they wanted to possess me. I don't know if they actually wanted to like just finish the job, attack me. But they started coming towards me. And when they started coming towards me, I saw them just evaporate like vapor. So that's why I picked up like whatever this is that's trying to attack you is going to be extinguished. I don't even know if I'm what's the word? Extinct, like some type of extinction. That's what's going to happen. Cause we humans, so we in the flesh, so we get angry. That's just the devil don't have to be around. Demons don't have to be around for us to get angry. But those specific entities was assigned to me to cause my anger to go to a different level so that they can put me under attack. It wasn't just normal anger. That anger I was feeling, it wasn't like normal. It was just driving me crazy. Yeah, it's like, I want to say they looked like monkeys. I'm not gonna give too much details on what I saw, but I wanted to say they looked kind of like monkeys. But you know how monkeys like they climb on trees, monkeys move a certain type of way. So what them entities basically, it was like an animal type spirit. What them entities basically wanted me to do eventually was for me to act like them. Like be crazy, roll all around on the floor and just be crazy, act like a monkey swinging from tree. So I guess that's what their intentions was. They wanted me to lose my mind, basically. But they started it with anger. Like I was getting very, very, very angry. And that's not the first time I saw something like that. Now, the second time, what I'm telling you about now, that's when I was older. I could have been like 19 or in my early 20s when that happened. I don't know exactly what to call that, what I saw, but they play on your emotions. That type of stuff, it plays on your emotions. But the first time I saw something like that, I was in middle school, and I was grieving. My father passed away, and I was grieving, and I was walking to school, and spirit opened my third eye. I was able to see them again. Same type of, cause it's like they appear like in spirit form. The entities, they appear in like they look like a mist. Like it's like it take a while for them to appear in some type of flesh, like. But at first, it's like they look like clouds a little bit. Then it's like they start looking like spirits. And then it's like I can see like the so-called flesh on them. And they kind of resemble monkeys. But I don't think they're not monkeys. They resemble something, like an animal type something. But the first time I saw it, I was in middle school. And it was around the time my father passed away. And when I tell you, it's like they played on my grief. Because I was already hurt. You know, I was mourning. But when them entities came around me, it's like my grief got worse. It's like I almost couldn't even keep walking. Because I was walking to school, and then I started seeing them come. It was a whole bunch of them. They started forming. They started coming. But it was like my grief got so bad, it's like I almost couldn't make it to school. It's like I couldn't walk. I started like having chest pains. I thought I was going to die. And then it's like, I'm going to just leave it like that. I'm not going to tell the rest, but that's the first time I had an experience with those type of, but it's like they vanish, like it's like they bust, like they inside, some of them evaporate like into thin air, but it's like they bust, they explode. But it's like they become nothing. It's like it just evaporate into the air. But those type of entities, they play on people's emotions. I don't know if they call it emotional demons. I don't know. But those entities was assigned to me. They wanted me to like basically pass away from grief. Cause it's like when they honed in on me, I thought I was gonna die. Like I couldn't even make it to school. Cause I saw them coming. And it's just they paralyzed me. They almost like killed me basically from grief, like something like that. Yeah, but that's one of my first experiences when I was in middle school, and I had an experience with them things. That's one of the first experiences that I had with angels. Because when I tell you, it's like cause by this time, cause I'm feeling something. I'm walking to school. I know I'm grieving my father. I'm walking to school. I'm sad. Then it's like the more I'm walking, and I'm starting to see them spirits come around me. And that's when I couldn't walk. It's like I started slowing down because I couldn't walk. And then my chest, it just felt like my chest was about to cave in. And that's when the Most High allowed me to see it. See the attack, I was able to see it. And then right after that, that's when I noticed it was like a whole bunch of angels. I'm not going to say it was a whole bunch. It could have been like maybe 10 of them. And it's like when I saw the angels, I was encouraged. It's like the angels was fighting. Once the angels showed up, it's like them spirits, they like evaporated. They left. Some of them left. Other ones like bust open. And the other ones like just evaporated. But it's like the angels gave me strength so I could finish walking to school. because I saw the angels. My third eye was open. I was able to see actually what was happening. And it's like what the angels was doing. They like was standing in a line, like around me. They formed like a line, and they was allowing me to walk to school and get back to my normal balance, pull myself together. The angels strengthened me so I could actually make it to school because I was almost there. And it's like when I actually got to school, the angels were still there. They stayed with me for when I got to school, because it's like they just made sure I was okay and I was able to see them. They was with me in line. It's like they got in line with me. I thought for a minute I thought I was going crazy. They wasn't too much talking to me, but I can see them. And I didn't really know what was going on, but I knew that I wasn't going crazy because when I started seeing my angels, I was able to continue to walk to school. They strengthened me so I could actually make it to school. And like I was saying, because when I got to middle school, when I got to my school, you have to stand outside, you know, and wait for the teachers to open the door. So it's like we standing in line, and they got in line with me. They walked me to my class. From what I can see. And then it's like when I walked in my classroom, what the angels did was they stood. One angel like was sitting on the desk with me. Then it's like the other two angels, they stood in the corner of the room. Because I was like really under attack. It's like 3 of them came in the classroom with me. One like sat near me with me near my desk. And like the other 2, they was like, I saw where the angels were standing at in the room. Like I could see them. So one stood in one corner, then the other angel stood in another corner. And it's funny too because I'm in my homeroom. I'm in my homeroom class. And then one of my other teachers from the other my other class, she came out her class. And my teacher is like, it looked like she was drunk. She was like drunk a little bit. And she came in my room and she said she said my name. She said, "Come in." She said, "What's going on?" And I was looking at her because she asked my homeroom teacher. She said, "I need to speak to," you know, she wanted to speak to me. And she was like, "I know something going on with you." She said, "I can't put my finger on it." She said, "But I know." She said, "I feel something." She said, "I'm happy." She said, "But I don't know what it is." And she said, "I know it got something to do with you." And she said, "You gonna tell me what's going on." And I was just laughing at her. And I was like, "Ain't nothing going on. I don't know what you're talking about." But it's like that particular teacher that questioned me, I don't know if that teacher, now that I'm older, I don't know if she was like intuitive as well. Or maybe sometimes I be thinking now that she could have been like a witch or a tarot reader or something. Because there's certain things that teacher used to talk about or say to our class that was a little bit inappropriate, but it kind of like wasn't. But anyway, regardless, what I'm saying is, what confirmed to me that I wasn't going crazy is because my teacher, it's like she was just drunk. But I don't think she was drunk like drinking liquor. I think she was like, she felt like she could have felt the presence of my angels there. Because she was like, "Oh, no." She said, And she asked my homeroom teacher, she said, "Let me speak to her for a minute." And my homeroom teacher was like, "Okay, but make it quick." It was funny. And then after that particular teacher, she was just always suspicious of me. And she used to always try to get me to tell her what was going on that day because she knew. She said, something going on. She said, "I can feel it." She was like, "But I can't put my finger on it." But now that I'm older, it's like, yeah, because it was a lot of angels in that building that day because I was under attack. I mean, it was like 2 of them that stood in line with me. And it's like they stayed with me. And they was with me in my classroom and everything. Because I was under attack that morning. And it's funny, too, because me and my brother was walking to school that morning. And it's funny because now that I'm older, I'm able to, like, put things, I'm able to make it make sense. So when we was walking to school that particular morning, my father was dead for like 2 years. Like it was 2 years. So it wasn't like he had just died. But I was still in that grieving phase. And them entities tried to take advantage of me because my heart was broke. I was brokenhearted. And basically, I felt something a little off when I woke up that morning. And me and my brother, we was walking to school. And when we got halfway there, I fell. And my brother was like, "What's wrong?" He said, "No." And I started crying. I said, I was just telling him how I miss my father. And my brother, he started laughing because when me and my brother was growing up, I was like very like aggressive. Like I used to bully my brother. Not mean, but yeah, I was being mean. But it was playful too. But it's like my brother, he never seen me like weak like that. So it's like when I fell and I couldn't get up, he was laughing. he was laughing. It's like you seeing your bully at their weak moment. So it's like I was crying, but I was laughing too. Because I was laughing because my brother was laughing. Because he was like, all that trouble, you be starting trouble with me, picking at me. He said, "Look at you, now you can't even walk." But I was really in pain. I was under attack. And I didn't even know. So it's like I had to get myself together. My brother was trying to pick me up off the ground. I was in middle school. He was in elementary. And so I had to walk him to his class. And I had no idea that death was there. Death was coming for me. And what I had to do was, I knew death was there, but I just didn't know it was death. So I felt the energy, and then I got happy. Because I said, whatever's about to happen to me, I made sure I brought my brother, I walked him to his classroom. Because it's like I felt it on me, but I knew that whatever was about to happen to me, I said, I got to get him to his classroom. I just didn't know it was death on me. I said, I got to get him to his classroom because I don't want him to see me like this. But it's like I was in a whole bunch of pain, but I didn't know where the happiness was coming from. I didn't know where the peace was coming from. And now that I'm older, I understand that I was passing away. Because that peace was there. I knew I was sad. Because that pain just got so overwhelming. So it was like, I walked my brother to his class. And then it's like, I went and like fell behind like the building. And I told myself, whatever is happening, let it happen now. And I didn't even know that death was on me. I didn't know that. So I had to get up. But like again, I'm in middle school. I didn't really know what was going on, but I know I was at peace with it. I didn't know death was on me, but I was at peace with it. Because I said, whatever's going to happen, whatever I'm feeling, I just told myself, I got to get my brother to school first, and then I'll go and do what I got to do. Not knowing I'm like, it was death on me. So I went behind the building, fell, and I just waited for it to happen, not knowing what was going on. Because I'm like, I'm at peace. I'm hurt. I'm in pain, but I'm at peace. And I was waiting for it to happen, whatever it was. And I didn't know at that time it was death. So I got the strength to get up. I'm still not understanding what's going on. Got the strength to get up. And then I started back walking. And that's when the Most High opened up my third eye. I was able to see the attack. And that's when I actually was able to see the angels and stuff. And I just made it to school. But that day was crazy. It was a bittersweet moment. And I remember thinking too, and this how I was childish, I was childlike. I didn't have an understanding. I remember when my angels were standing in line with me, they were smiling at me, they was giggling, they was laughing, they was smiling. And I said to myself, I said, heaven, I knew that it's like I knew it was angels, but I didn't know. And I remember thinking in my mind, I was talking junk about God. I was talking junk in my mind. I said, yeah, all this Bible stuff and these angels and this is and that. I said, heaven is so rude. They know I'm grieving my father, and they standing in line with me, and they smiling at me, and they laughing. I was actually like offended, cause I knew I was grieving my father. I knew I was hurt, but I couldn't understand why my angels were smiling at me. I didn't see nothing funny. So in my childish mind, not understanding what was going on, they was actually smiling at me because I was being helped. They wasn't laughing at me. They was smiling at me because I was like being encouraged. They was there to help me. They was there to make sure I was okay. And I'm sitting there in my mind talking all that junk. I said, all this stuff, this church stuff. I said, and heaven gonna show up like this? I said, that is rude. In my mind, I'm like, they are rude. I was in my mind calling my angels rude. I'm like, nah, they rude. I appreciate y'all help, but y'all rude. Because I'm like, why are they smiling? I wasn't laughing. I didn't think nothing was funny. Don't smile at me. And I'm sitting up here hurt. But I still didn't realize that they actually was the reason why I was able to get to school. I still didn't connect the dots. I still wasn't understanding what was going on. A side of me knew it was angels, and the other half of me I didn't know. But I was saying all this Bible stuff and all these church and then heaven and God, they rule. Y'all know I'm hurt. My father ain't here. And y'all laughing and smiling at me. Ain't nothing funny. I was talking mad junk. Mad junk. I'm like, nah, that ain't right. You don't smile at me and I'm hurt. You don't smile at me. But it's like as years went on, it wasn't until years later that God revealed to me what was going on with me that day. And then that's when God was showing me, you had to grow up to my perspective. I had to grow up. I had to mature spiritually and understand that it was not the angels in heaven being childish. It was actually me being childish. And I was the one who had to grow up and mature and get understanding of certain scriptures. It wasn't the angels being mature. It was me. It wasn't the angels being immature. It was actually me. Because I lacked the understanding of what was going on. So, that's why it's the scripture that I say when I was a child, I spoke like a child. I reasoned like a child. But, you know, as you get older, you put away childish things. That's why I'm able to, like, do certain things. Even when I'm in pain, even grieving, I'm able to stand and say certain things. Because of what I have seen. And God had to give me an understanding. I was the one who had to mature and grow up. It wasn't heaven. Yeah, God had to correct me, rebuke me a little bit. Because God ain't forget what I was thinking in my mind that day about him, them angels and everything else. God ain't forget my thoughts that day. And he had to give me an understanding. You needed to grow up. It wasn't, don't call me rude. I was not being rude to you that day. So I'm like, okay. So I just had to grow up to certain things. Even in the midst of my pain, I had to see the goodness of the Most High and his grace and mercy towards me. But I just didn't understand that at the moment. I didn't understand at that moment. I had to grow up. I had to live life a little bit more. And see things from his perspective. Certain things like that. So, yeah. So, let me just go on. So, Solar Light, speak your truth. So you have something to say. You have a powerful voice. Speak up. Allow your words to flow from your heart ensuring that your communication is authentic to how you feel. Although it can be much easier to let certain things go unsaid, it's important to have those difficult, even sometimes awkward conversations to express yourself and ask for what you really need. Articulating your thoughts and feelings to others allows them to understand and honor your truth. Through your clear, confident communication, others can hear what your heart is really saying. So, the affirmation for this crystal is I communicate clearly and others listen to my truth. The suggestion for the first half of February is speak from your heart instead of your head. All right. So that's your crystal, Aries. So what I did a little bit different for February readings was I picked you guys a charm card. So your charm card was Joy, Xmas Tree. So what I want to say about your charm card is, Aries, this is what a person or people is going to find attractive about you, or this is what a person or people is going to appreciate about you. So it's something to do with joy or like Christmas or maybe even a Christmas tree. I don't know. But this is what people are going to find attractive or appreciate about you. So this is your charm. And it could be your joy. So, all right. So, yeah, I'll be thinking about that sometimes. And it's funny, too, because it's just, like, even, like, with me and my brother, it's like, as we got older, I think, I don't know what was going on with my brother, but sometimes he questioned, like my brother used to ask me certain things. Like, how one minute you broke up and then the next minute you got yourself back together. It's like certain things that used to go on with me. My brother sometimes thought I was crazy, but it's like a bond. Like certain things happen in me and my brother's life and it just formed a bond. And I know even as we got older, it's like my pain or me and my brother pain, we turned it like into a joke. So I know, like I was saying, I used to get on my brother's nerve all the time, bullying him, being mean. But it was like after my father died, I couldn't even be a bully no more. I couldn't be like as bad as I was. Like, well, I think I was 9 when my father passed away. So it was like, I couldn't be like that childish person like I used to be, like bothering him and bullying him and stuff like that. I couldn't do it. So it's like when me and my brother was walking to school that morning and he saw me fall, he was cracking up. He was like, all that stuff you be doing to me at home and you can't even get up to walk to school. I got to help you up. And I was like, stop playing. I said, I'm serious. I'm in pain. You got to help me off this ground. And like a couple of years after that, and like even like a couple of times just throughout our teenage years, my brother, he used to walk up to me and be like, you okay? You still need help? It was just funny. We used to make jokes of it. And I used to be like, shut up. That is old. So it's just funny how, cause it's like, I think from him, his perspective, it's just, I think what I was going through could have bothered him a little bit. Cause he never saw me like I never really too much had a weak moment like in our childhood. Like I said, I was always the aggressive one, starting trouble, being loud. So it's like when my brother saw me like that, he was like, wow, okay. He was cracking. My brother was cracking up. He was rolling. And that made his day. To see me, his bully, to see me down on the ground. But he still helped me up, though, because we was young. We was young, so I was in middle school. So what? I was, what, 12? And so he had to be what, 9, 8? Yeah, we were still young though. But I think my brother knew something was off, but me and him, we ain't know. We did not know. I didn't know. But man, whew, that thing was on me. I almost couldn't make it to school. And it just felt like my chest. I'm like, what in the world is going on? And then out of nowhere, I got happy. And then certain things that happened in my life too, God revealed to me that's like the stages of like when death on you. Certain things like death, like cause that thing was on me and I was leaving. I was trying to get up out of here. Cause I was just so hurt. My father was going, I was just hurt. My heart was broke. And we walking to school. And then I just got happy. I said, I got to get him to school. I don't know what's going on. I said, but I got to get him to school. And then I'm going to go off and do what I got to do. Whatever this is. It's just crazy how that worked. But the Most High was just telling me, showing me, like, I protected you. You was in between worlds. You ain't know what was going on. You was under attack. So it's like the Most High was just revealing certain things to me as I got older. Because when that peace came up on me, I said, it's whatever. But I ain't know it was death. I got strength to get off that ground then. Because I'm like, whatever's going on with me, I said, I don't want my brother to see me like this. I'm like, I got to get him to school. Man, I brought my brother to his class, and I just went behind that wall and fell. And then it was like, my spirit knew, but my mind didn't know. Because it's like, when I fell behind that wall, I was expecting it to happen. Like, okay, I feel something. Okay, let it happen. But it's like, I got up. Because I was strengthened again to get up. And finish walking to school. So, that's just crazy. So also, let me jump into the love portion. And it's funny too because my brother, he passed away. Me and him was what, 3-4 years apart, and my brother passed away. And it's like after he passed away, it's like I was having dreams about him. And then basically in my dream state, my brother was laughing. He was laughing. He was cracking up at me. And he was telling me, stop crying. Be quiet. Like how me and him used to play around and stuff when he was alive. When he used to come to me in my dreams, he used to be cracking up because I was sad. Like, look at you. Death is an illusion. Like, no, I'm just saying, like, my brother had crossed over, but when he used to visit me in my dream state, it was like nothing changed. So the same way he used to treat me when he was living, that's the same way he was when he used to come to me in my dream state. So when he was alive and when we got older, and if I was going through something or I had an attitude or whatever, my brother used to be like, get yourself together. Shut up. Just get yourself together. Or he used to come and play fight with me, put me in a headlock. He used to always just help me, like, try to get me out of the stupor if I was in a bad mood or something. So that's basically how he was. And it's like, it was like nothing had changed. So even with him crossing over, it's like the Most High was showing me, like, my brother okay. He had peace. Nothing changed. He crossed over, but nothing changed. Your brother is happy. You sad, but your brother happy. Because in my dream state, my brother was laughing. And I was telling him, be quiet. It's not funny. You're gone. You're not here. That's not funny to me. And he was like, why not? It is funny. He said it is funny. Get yourself together. It's funny. So, So things like that. So I just thank God for certain stuff and revelations and stuff like that. So even when we had my brother's funeral, the night before his funeral, no, was it? I'm trying to think, when did I have that dream? I think it could have been after his funeral. But even after my brother's funeral, he came back to me in my dream. And in the dream, the Most High allowed me to see that my brother was at his funeral. He was there. My brother was at his funeral. It's like the Most High was just showing me something in my dream. Because it's like in the dream, the Most High replayed back to me my brother's funeral. So it's like the Most High was showing me that my brother was sitting there waiting for me to come. Like, my brother was at the funeral home. Well, his spirit was. He was at the funeral home. And he was basically waiting for me. My brother was there. He was waiting. And he was happy when he saw me. So it's like God allowed me to tap in and see the unseen. So it's like the Most High was just encouraging me and reassuring me that your brother is all right. Matter of fact, he laughing at you. Not nothing in a negative way, but so it's like the Most High was showing me even when because I didn't want to go. I did not want to go to my brother's funeral. But the Most High showed me in my dream state that my brother was there. He was at his own funeral. And he was waiting for me to come. He was hoping that I came. Because I didn't want to go. I wasn't going to go. But I told myself I'm going to go. Because if I didn't go, I knew that I was going to regret it. But that's the only reason why I went. And so my kids can see him. But I think if I didn't have kids, I wouldn't have went. I think one of the main things while I went, the reason why I went was for my kids. Because I was angry. I was very angry. Yeah, I was angry. And I was scared because I knew what I wanted to do to relieve my anger. But the Most High was like, you can't do that. You can't do that. And first of all, you're going to end up in jail or a mental hospital. You can't do that. But I was very angry. Even when I went with my mother to drop off his clothes at the funeral home. I wanted to tear that funeral home up. Tear that casket up. Tear him up. Tear everything up. I was mad. I was mad. The Most High was like, and you going to jail. You cannot be doing that. Cause I was angry. And then it's like the Most High like, oh, you beating up dead bodies now? That's what you doing now? You beating up dead bodies? You going to jail? I just was so angry. I wanted to beat him up, tear the casket up, just tear everything up. But I didn't do that. Because first of all, that ain't right. And the scripture that the Most High brought to me to keep me from acting up was, everybody deserves a decent burial. So don't be going to that funeral acting up because you mad. Don't you tear that casket up. No. Because you're going to end up in jail or the mental ward or something. So, I was just, I couldn't believe how angry I was. I was just, angry. But really, like the Most High revealed to me, you really scared. I was scared. I didn't know if I was going to survive. I didn't know. And I was just afraid. And I didn't know if I was going to survive his... I didn't know. So I was really just angry. Yeah. But, no, it's all good. But that's the scripture that kept me. Everybody deserves a decent burial, a decent funeral. Don't you go to that funeral acting up. You better not. So that's the scripture that kept me. Because I wanted to express my anger. And I was going to tear that casket up. Violently. You don't leave me. Because I felt as though my brother left me. You don't leave me. Not like that. So anyway, okay, so Aries, let me go into your love portion. So Aries, love and romance. I'ma pull what's obvious, and then I'ma pull what's not so obvious concerning love and romance. And it's funny too because it's like me and my brother, we used to play fight a lot. And it's like, I wanted, let me be quiet. Me and my brother, we used to play fight a lot, like fight. So it's like, that's what I wanted to do. Like, it was just, let me try to say this the way I mean it. Even when my brother was alive and he used to make me mad, I used to try to fight him sometimes. And of course, I used to lose. Like, one hit, I'm hurt. And my brother used to be like, go sit down. You can't beat me. So it's like when he passed away, I was angry. That made me angry. I was angry at him. So it was just the same way when he used to piss me off when he was alive. I used to try to do something, but it ain't work. Try to slap him or something. Sometimes, not all the time, but whew, I was just angry. But yeah. So let me pull what's the obvious and not the obvious. Okay. What's Aries? What's obvious concerning love and romance for Aries? What's the obvious for Aries? What's the obvious for Aries? I wonder how far this would go. So Aries, this is something that you might literally say to your lover, or this is obviously energetically. So this could be energy. So you wonder how far something would go. All right. What's obvious concerning Aries lover? What's the obvious? Ooh, excuse me. What's the obvious? What's the obvious? You didn't imagine it. So Aries, what's obvious about your lover is they might say this to you, or something is going on energetically. So Aries, I don't know if you might catch your lover cheating, and your lover might just admit it or something. Like your lover is basically telling you that you saw what you saw. So I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. So if you do catch your lover cheating, Aries, I don't think your lover is going to lie to you. And that's the obvious or something like that. Whatever this is. What's hidden concerning Aries and love and romance? What's hidden? Yeah, Aries, you might catch your lover cheating. Yeah. So, Aries, this came out in reverse and say, or this can go either way. Okay, I'm picking up two messages. In the upright, it says, so many things remind you of your lover. So, in reverse, it could be saying, nothing reminds me of you. So, Aries, you could be mad at your lover and you saying, I don't think of you, I want to forget you, whatever. On the flip side of that, reverse, it could be saying, it's more than many things. Like, you could be telling your lover, everything reminds me of you. It's not just some things. Everything reminds me of you. So, it could be two groups of you guys. So, for Aries, for some of you guys, you upset at your lover. Whoever this lover is, it could be an ex. It could be a karmic. Whoever. It could be a current lover, soon to be ex. For some of you guys, one group of you guys, you done with your lover. I heard you're disgusted. You're upset. You don't want to remember nothing. You probably don't remember nothing. You don't want to remember this person, or you don't have good memories of this lover. The other group of you guys, you could be madly in love with this lover. And Aries, you telling this lover what's hidden is, it's not some things or many things that remind you of your lover. It's everything. Everything reminds you of your lover. So y'all could be more in love with your lover than they know. And for other you guys, Aries, you done with your lover. More than your lover know. Yeah. All right. So what's hidden with Aries lover? What's hidden? You were the best thing in my life. Yeah. Yeah. So Aries, this could be an ending. This could be an ending of a relationship. Aries, if you in love with your lover more than they know, it might work. Aries, if you done with your lover, you just done. And your lover gonna have to accept it. Yeah, something like that. So Aries, what's not obvious is that you was the best thing in your lover's life. Aries, your lover could have took advantage of you. Could have been using you. Your lover could have took advantage of you, Aries. And that's what's not obvious. So, Aries, it's not obvious that you was the best thing in your lover's life. That's not obvious. So, for some of y'all, your lover was taking you for granted. Your lover could have overdid their manipulation or control. They could have overdid it, Aries. It's like your lover liked it you, but they wanted you to feel as though they didn't. Yeah, something could have went too far, and now it's probably over. Aries, if you're like more in love with your lover than your lover know, you either might reconcile with this lover, stay with this lover, or y'all might still break up. But I'm still picking up like a breakup. Yeah, I'm still picking up a breakup. Yeah, so now I'm picking up three groups. For some of y'all gonna stay apart from this lover. Other you guys, you're gonna reconcile with this lover. And the other group of you guys, you're gonna stay with this lover. So it's staying, leaving, or reconciling. All right. So that's what's going on in love and romance. All right. What's going on with Aries? Eight of Pentacles. So Aries, you can have Earth in your chart. Are you dealing with an Earth sign? Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo? Mastering your craft, passion, diligence, high standards. So Aries, you or your lover could be trying to prove themselves as worthy in love. In love, work, or life. Somebody could be trying to prove themselves as worthy. This can just be like somebody at work. This could be somebody trying to master a craft, or this could just be somebody at work. The Eight of Pentacles. You at work. Then we got the King of Pentacles. Somebody might decide for a divorce. Somebody might decide to start a divorce process. So somebody could be the King of Pentacles somebody's married, but actually this 9 Pentacles. It's like somebody married. The King of Pentacles could be married, but it's like somebody is going to decide to divorce. Or maybe the King of Pentacles was acting single when he was in a relationship or something. The King of Pentacles could have been married but behaving as if they were single or something like that. Somebody's single and abundant, or somebody want to be single and abundant, or somebody's behaving single and abundant when they're not, or something like that. But the King of Pentacles, a solid and practical person, material success, abundance, prosperity, security. Aries, I also see your hard work paying off. You or somebody else. Somebody's hard work is going to pay off. So whoever was in 8 Pentacles, they might jump to the King of Pentacles. So this is like somebody hitting a lottery or something. It's like somebody worked. They worked their butt off. They got a 9 to 5 or whatever your work or career is. But it's like every day when you get out of work, you play the lottery. It's like you got a job, but somebody might hit the lotto. So somebody going to jump from 8 Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. Or it's like somebody is going to unexpectedly get like a promotion or something at work. They're going to go from being 8 Pentacles to the King of the Pentacle. Then we got the Hermit. So Aries, if you got, Aries, you can have Virgo in your chart, or you dealing with a Virgo. We got a lot of Virgo energy out here. So that's why joy probably here. Aries, you probably, somebody going to hit the lottery or something. Or get a bonus or something, a big bonus. Or something going on. Or somebody is finally happy that they married. Or somebody finally happy that a divorce is over or something. So we got the Hermit, contemplation, search for truth, inner guidance. We got Virgo out here kind of like twice. Somebody might also ghost someone. Somebody could be upset. Somebody could be upset because somebody is acting single and they're not. Or Aries, I don't know if you got a business partner and this person feels as though you can do everything alone. So somebody might ghost you because they look at you as 9 Pentacles, like you single and abundant, self-sufficient. So somebody might ghost you because of that. This could be a lover. So it's like Aries, I'm going to tell you what I also see. Aries, say like you married and you got kids. It's like your spouse assumes that you okay with doing everything alone because that's what you do. You do everything alone. So it's like sometime within the first half of February, it's like your spouse is going to just assume that you want to do everything alone, or they're going to kick their feet up, ghost you while you're doing everything. And it's like, Aries, y'all might get into an argument or something. Because you might say, it looks like I'm doing everything. It looks like I'm okay. It looks like I'm happy doing everything alone. But you didn't even have the decency to ask. You just left. You just ghosted me. You didn't ask me if I needed help with the kids. You didn't ask me if I needed help with a bill. You didn't ask me nothing. You just left. Or something like that, Aries. You might get into an argument with a lover or your spouse. I'm hearing somebody is telling somebody, don't assume. Don't assume nothing. You should have asked. You should have been doing what you were supposed to do. You don't leave me. You don't ghost me because it looks like I'm self-sufficient. Or something like that. Or somebody, yeah, I don't know. Or this is like a breakup or something. What's this bill with the 8 of Pentacles? I also see, Aries, at work, a coworker might call out and you might pick up a shift unexpectedly. You might have to do something alone. And you're going to get like a promotion for that. It's like your coworker is going to ghost you. And you doing everything alone. And it's like your superiors is like going to notice like your hard work. And you might get a promotion or something. So if something was a blessing in disguise, Aries, somebody ghosting you was a blessing in disguise. Because it's like, now that this person gone, your coworker called out. Now your superiors know, like, you're capable of doing something alone. And they might give you a promotion or something. Or somebody. What's the spell with the Eight of Pentacles? It's like your superiors would have never noticed that you was manager material. They wouldn't have never noticed if your coworker didn't ghost you. So now your superiors is aware that you're manager material or something like that. Or something like that. So something was a blessing in disguise. What's the spell with the Eight of Pentacles? Energy drainer. I also heard, Aries, your lover might ghost you for the last time, and then you might ask for a divorce or something. Or you gonna ghost your lover for the last time. Somebody might ask for a divorce or a breakup. So we have energy drainer. So this could be somebody doing spell work too. That Eight of Pentacles could be somebody like doing dark magic spell work. This person will drain you of your energy and everything you've got to give. So Aries, you could be dealing with an earth sign, or you could have earth in your chart. That Eight of Pentacles. Or earth sign could be an energy drainer. Or somebody could be trying to prove themselves to an energy drainer. Aries, you might realize you're trying to prove yourself to an energy drainer. Like somebody's just using you. You're trying to prove yourself as worthy. And this could be in love, work, or life. This is like you realizing your coworker is like an energy drainer. It's like they're going to call out. Or something. What's the spell with the King of Pentacles? Irresponsible. Yeah. Aries, you're like going to get a blessing because somebody ghosted you. And this person was being irresponsible. In love, work, or life. Aries, you or somebody else being irresponsible. And it's like because somebody was being irresponsible, somebody like going to get a blessing or somebody going to get left. So it's like, Aries, you going to end up being the King of Pentacles because somebody else was being irresponsible in love, work, or life. So Aries, this could also be a situation where you might end up marrying someone because they gonna break up with their other lover because their other lover is irresponsible. So somebody gonna become the King of Pentacles or something because somebody irresponsible. Like the King of Pentacles might get married and he gonna let go like of somebody else or something because somebody irresponsible. So it's like, Aries, say like you a man and you like this woman. And she was like, no, I'm going to stay with my lover because I'm going to give him one more chance. Or I'm going to make it work with my lover because we got kids together. Or we work together. Or we got a business together. Aries, you was like, okay, cool. Stay with him then. It's like, Aries, the first half of February, this woman going to come back to you. And like y'all might get married or y'all going to get into some type of partnership. And you want to become the King of Pentacles because of somebody else being irresponsible. Yeah, something like that going on. Lack of accountability, careless about the consequences of their actions. You can't rely on them. Yeah, so this is telling me, Aries, somebody might ghost you. The Hermit, that's somebody that will ghost someone. Yeah. So Aries, you was dealing with energy drainer, and this energy drainer was irresponsible. What's the spell with the Hermit? Projecting. Yeah. So Aries, somebody might also ghost you because you won't allow this person to project onto you. Yeah. Or Aries, if somebody was lying on you at work, this person might get exposed and they might get fired. Or it's like the day when you guys were supposed to be doing mediation, it's like your coworker is not going to show up for mediation. Because a coworker could have lied on you or something. Aries, your lover could have been a Virgo or Earth sign. Or they got Earth or Virgo in their chart. Then we got hidden agendas at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Pay attention to this person because they have other plans than the ones they've revealed. Yeah. So someone is going to have a hard time projecting. Or Aries, somebody going to say, oh, I ghost you because you deserved it. Or somebody going to say, I ghosted you because you look like you wanted to work alone. Or I cheated on you because I thought you cheated on me. It's like somebody trying to project, but it's not working or something like that. Or you're going to ghost this person. And it's like you're going to put an ending to this person projecting because you're just going to ghost them. You don't want to hear it. Yeah, then we got the Empress. Yeah, somebody could be pregnant. Or Aries, you dealing with your child's mother or your child's father. Whew. Or ex-wife or something. Oh, my stomach is starting to hurt. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles with this energy journey. Somebody could be doing spell work too. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Aries, I don't know if you're dealing with your twin. And maybe your twin is not awakened. Aries, you doing this to somebody or somebody doing this to you. Because it's like somebody's trying to prove themselves as worthy to an energy drainer. And this energy drainer want to drain the Queen of Pentacles. So Aries, you could be the Queen of Pentacles. A resourceful person, fertility, practicality, creature, comfort, financial security. Aries, you could also be pregnant. So it's like Aries, maybe your child's father or your husband is like, you trying to tell him I'm pregnant. I'm 8 months pregnant. It should be common sense that you should help me. I'm 8 months pregnant. I shouldn't have to ask you nothing. Like something like that. Because we got fertility. Or it's like, Aries, somebody want to get you pregnant. And it's like this person irresponsible. And you like, no. And it's like, Aries, this man going to say, oh, you don't want to start a family because that you cheating. Or you got another man. And Aries, you telling this person, I'm hanging up. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with you. Yeah, somebody trying to do reverse psychology or something. It's like, Aries, you telling this man the reason why I refuse to start a family with you is because you're irresponsible. And he gonna say, oh, no, it's because you cheating or something. Something somebody trying to do. And Aries, you just gonna say, okay, I'm hanging up. I'm done talking. Or something. Clarify the King of Pentacles with irresponsible. Or Aries, it's a couple that's trying to play you. Aries, you could work for a couple. Or it's a set of twins that's trying to play you. It's like you trying to prove yourself to an energy drainer. The Queen of Pentacles could be the energy drainer. And then the King of Pentacles is irresponsible. And Aries, you might ghost the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. And Aries, you wanted to talk junk, but it's like you gonna shut up. This could be you. You wanted to say something. But it's like, Aries, you might say to yourself, you know what? That was my fault. It happened once. It ain't going to happen again. So it's like, Aries, you wanted to blame something on somebody that was really your fault. But you're going to be quiet and take something as a lesson or something like that. It's like, Aries, say like the King and the Queen of Pentacles is a couple. And you let these two drive your car. And they might crash your car the first half of February. And then they're not going to want to pay you for the damages. It's like, Aries, this is like you telling yourself, I'm going to take this as a lesson. I'm going to make my police report. I'm taking y'all to court. But I should have known y'all was going to do this to me because how you treat so-and-so. Or I should have known this was going to happen because maybe the Queen and the King of Pentacles, they drink a lot. It's like something, Aries, you was trying to blame something on somebody else, but it's like you going to take responsibility for something. Because it's like you saying, let me be quiet and just leave. Because I'm going to take this one. Because I should have known better than this. I saw the signs. I saw the red flags. But I was trying to give the Queen and the King of Pentacles the benefit of the doubt. And Aries, this could even be going on with career. This could be like two of your bosses trying to come up against you or something. Yeah, something like that going on. Somebody could be doing spell work too. It could be an earth sign, don't have to be. Or somebody could be doing spell work, dark magic on the earth sign. An energy drainer is doing something. Somebody doing dark magic, spell work, that 8 of Pentacles. Somebody could be doing spell work, glamour spells, whatever they doing, so they could become the Queen of Pentacles. Or something like that. What's going on with the King of Pentacles and irresponsible? The devil. Yeah, it's some devil energy with, like, it could be like somebody could be a karmic, a false twin flame, or Aries, you could be married and then somebody got a third party or something. Aries, you got a third party or your spouse got a third party. The devil. That could be a third party. Or somebody got a drinking problem or something. This is like the King of Pentacles with irresponsible and the devil. I see. I'm going to give you an example of what's going on. Aries, you doing this to somebody or somebody doing this to you. The King of Pentacles is usually like a responsible energy. Say like the King of Pentacles is your best friend, Aries. The King of Pentacles crash your car. The King of Pentacles will give you the money to fix it. But it's like the King of Pentacles might say something rude to you. Or the King of Pentacles is like, they not going to say sorry. And it's like, Aries, you like, damn, thank you for paying for it. But you could at least say sorry. Or it's like the King of Pentacles might lie. And Aries, you saying thank you for the money, but you still lied in the police report and said that I was the one who crashed the car. So it's like, Aries, something the King of Pentacles is doing is still kind of like causing you like a burden or something. Because it's like the King of Pentacles could be your friend. He driving your car, something. But it's like the King of Pentacles gonna lie. And it's still like going on it's still going like, even though the King of Pentacles might give you the money to pay for the damages on your car, it's like the King of Pentacles is still going on your driving record that he crashed the car or something. It's like devil energy with somebody being responsible or something. Or it's like when your spouse or your twin get with the third party, they act like they don't know nothing. They get irresponsible or something. All right. Or Aries, this could be your friend or somebody. Your friend could be married or something. And it's like, when your friend get with the other half, it's like your friend like abandons you or something. Something. Clarify the Hermit with projecting sideways. The Lovers. Somebody is definitely twins out here. The Queen and the King of Pentacles, they're twins. The Lovers. Yeah, somebody has said a twins. So Aries, I don't know if you could be the third party in this twin flame connection. I don't know if your superiors, they're twins. You could be working for these two and they own a company or something. Or your friend or something, your friend is married or something. The Lovers, somebody is a set of twins. Or Aries, this is your twin, but maybe your twin not awakened. And if your twin is awakened, it's like Aries, your twin done lost their mind because of the devil, the third party, Or maybe your twin drinks too much or something. The devil, addiction, greed, envy, materialism, compulsion, excess, playfulness. And we got the lovers, Gemini. So Aries, you could be dealing with a Gemini, or you got Gemini in your chart. Partnership, deep love, balance of two together, union, duality. Yeah. So someone might ghost a lover. Someone might ghost their twin flame. Or somebody might ghost you, Aries, because you made a wise decision. The lovers could be a wise decision. So Aries, I also see, for an example, a scenario I see is, Aries, say like you're married or you might get married the first half of February. You probably don't got kids by your spouse. But your child's father is going to abandon their duties because you got married. So somebody is going to abandon a responsibility because they could be mad because you got married or something. Something like that could be going on. Yeah. Something. Or Aries, you could have already got this promotion. And because you got this promotion at work, the people that work under you feel as though that they gonna just leave. Because they want to make stuff harder for you. Because they could be jealous because you got a promotion at work or something. So it's like, Aries, say like in the recent past or the first half of January, you get promoted to manager. Your coworker is going to be like, I don't want Aries being my manager. So it's like they might call out of work or something. Like just for the hell of it. Because somebody made a wise decision. So somebody going to go somebody because somebody made a wise decision. Or something. Or Aries, this is telling me, Aries, you could be talking to somebody or you arguing with somebody and you just might shut up and leave. And it could be telling me that was a wise decision. Because this could be you arguing with like your lover or something. And you're trying to explain to your lover you don't want to start a family with him or her because they're irresponsible. And your lover going to say, no, you don't want to start a family with me because you cheating on me. Aries, you just going to shut up. And that was a wise decision. You just going to leave. Or something. Because somebody is like irresponsible. And they're an energy drainer. It's like you're not going to argue with this person. Give me a charm card for the Eight of Pentacles, Energy Drainer, and Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, Candy Cane, Sweet Surprise. Something is off a little bit. Then we got trauma. Aries, say like your lover give you a gift. Say like Aries, your lover buy you a car. And Aries, you say, oh my God, thank you. But you ask your lover, where you get the car from? Or how did you get the car? Aries, your lover gonna say, oh, I put the car in your name. Or I used your credit. Or something. Somebody doing something like that. It's like something a sweet surprise, but it's like spell work or devil energy with it. It's like somebody like, I don't want that. Thank you, but no thanks. Something going on like that. Or Aries, your lover gonna get you a car and then it's like you gonna find out the car is stolen or something. Something is like devil energy with it. It's like it's a sweet surprise. It's good. It's nice, but no. Something. So we got Xmas tree, joy, and then sweet surprise. So something could be going on about Christmas. Aries, you could have got somebody a Christmas gift for Christmas and you might take it back. Or you're going to realize you shouldn't have bought somebody a Christmas gift or something. So Aries, say like you a man and you had a third party and you bought her something for Christmas. It's like Aries, your third party think that you going to leave your wife because you bought her something for Christmas. And it could have been a car. Or something. Something like that. Something like that going on. Give me a charm card for the King of Pentacles, irresponsible, and the Devil. Lotus, self-realization. Aries, you might realize that you just should stop arguing with someone because they're not going to never realize this. Or Aries, because of somebody else's ignorance, you might realize something. And you still like going to be quiet and stop arguing with this person or something like that. You just going to shut up or something. Because somebody could be very ignorant. Or it's like, Aries, somebody is doing dark magic spell work on you. They know what you're talking about, but they're going to act like they don't know what you're talking about because they're in the midst of like putting you under a spell or something. And it could be because somebody wants you to divorce your spouse or something. Yeah, it's like, Aries, you telling this person, how can you not understand that I'm mad that you crashed my car? What part of that, how can you not understand that I'm upset about that? And somebody like, I just don't understand. No, it don't make sense. No, it don't. That's because this person doing dark magic or spell work or something. Somebody doing. Something. Give me a charm card for the Hermit, projecting sideways, and the Lovers. Yeah, Cola, mindful. Yep, somebody gonna realize something and shut up and just leave. Somebody being mindful. Somebody else being foolish. And like it's like another person being mindful. Or it's like, Aries, you might watch your words. You was going to say something, but then you just might be quiet. And that's a wise decision. Somebody's being mindful about something. Or Aries, your boss or something might make you mad. And you're going to choose your words wisely. Or you might not say nothing because you don't want to get fired. It's like somebody trying to play you, but you just got to be mindful how you handle the situation. Like something like that. Or watch your words or something. Something. Yeah, somebody could have a third party. This lotus, this could be like the female's vagina, that lotus. Somebody could have had sex in somebody's car or something. Or somebody might get caught cheating and they're going to be in the car with their third party or something. Something about a lotus. Or Aries, if you a female, you getting tired of your lover's third party. You getting tired of your lover's third party. And Aries, what might happen is you're very aware that your lover is cheating on you, but he might actually admit it. He might actually admit it. I just saw a man put his head down. So Aries, what might happen is your lover, he not going to argue with you. He might just put his head down and leave and walk away. Because he could be tired of lying to you, Aries. Yeah. I see that too. I just saw a man put his head down. Yeah. So Aries, you could be rejecting like a guilt gift from your lover. Because you know, it's like Aries, when your lover is around a third party, you be already knowing. Because it's like, this woman, she drains your energy. It's like she's there, but she's not. Something like that going on. It's like Aries, when your lover go around the third party and he come back home, it's like Aries, you just be aggravated. You be like, I can't do this. You be aggravated. You be knowing when he be with the other woman. It's like you know. You be knowing. So this man needs to just be quiet. And just be quiet because he's caught. Or it's like this man could be it's like he just tired of lying. So it's like he might not answer you, Aries. It's like I saw a man put his head down or something like that. So yeah, something like that going on. I just heard, Aries, for some of you guys, your joy, your intuition is your joy. Your intuition is your joy or something. Aries, I'm also picking up, if you a man, you could have bought like your lover, your third party, or your karmic lover like a Christmas tree for Christmas, or your child's mother. And she automatically assumed that y'all was getting back together because you bought her a Christmas tree for Christmas. I mean, I kind of understand it. It depends. But Aries, somebody could be misunderstanding you too. Like, you could have went to your child's mother, bought her a Christmas tree for Christmas, bought her the decorations and everything. And you was like, huh, you ain't got to worry about that, you know. And this woman was thinking that y'all was going to reconcile because you did something kind of like family-ish with her or for her. So a misunderstanding might get cleared up or something like that. Somebody bought somebody a Christmas tree. I mean, a Christmas gift. It could have been a car or like a Christmas tree or something. And somebody taking something the wrong way, or somebody doing something wrong or and sneaky or something like that. Yeah, so I'm going to end it. We got hidden agenda, split personality, and woke. And somebody's unimpressed. Yeah, Aries, you or somebody else know somebody lying. It's like they shouldn't even have hidden agendas no more because somebody is woke. Somebody need to stop. Somebody is unimpressed. Yeah, somebody's got a split personality. So this is in work, love, or life. So whoever got hidden agendas, they just need to stop. Because Aries, you probably already know. You woke, you know. This could even be you knowing your lover cheating on you. So it's like, Aries, your lover might come to you and say, I got to go out of town for a business trip. Aries, you're going to be like this. You're not impressed because you already know he's going to be with the third party or something like that. Or you probably already know somebody doing spell work on you or dark magic. It's like, Aries, you already know. You're woke to something. And this person be straight up lying in your face. Talking about, oh, I don't do dark magic. They lying. Yeah. Yeah, we got walking away, coming out sideways. Oh, no. So, Aries, even if you might not, like, literally leave your lover, it's like somebody gonna get one thing straight. Like, we gonna get it straight right now. I might not divorce you right now, but you're not gonna be coming home lying to me. Like, you're not insulting my intelligence. You're just not gonna be lying to me like that. You can lie to me like this, but not like that. No. So y'all might get one thing straight, whatever this is, in work, love, or life. Yeah, somebody having a hard time walking away. Or maybe the first half of February is not the right time to walk away. Or Aries, somebody don't want to walk away because somebody trying to use somebody. It's like this person is not really emotionally attached to you. They could just be using you for money or they could be a creativity muncher. Somebody just want to work with you to steal your ideas or something like that. So let me end it. So this is Blood Queen Tarot. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and or share. And Aries, enjoy the remainder of, enjoy February and things.